Unfortunately, our friend Brad's blisters were making his feet too sore to continue today, so he took a cab to Las Hererias, where we would end our day. That left the two of us to start our day early in order to avoid the midday heat as much as possible. Crossing the Rio Cua, we were soon out of the pretty village of Cacabelos, where we chose an alternative route that would pass wineries and grape fields instead of following a highway. It would only add an extra kilometer to our journey, and it was certainly the right choice to make. The path was nothing but rolling hills of grapevines and nice early morning light, where we saw no other pilgrims. We soon came to Villafranca, where, despite it being Sunday, we felt like our chances of finding a place for breakfast were pretty good, except that we struck out entirely. The town was beautiful, though, and we could see why many pilgrims chose it as an overnight stopping point. We were looking for another turnoff on the way out of Villafranca for another alternative path that would climb up over a sizable hill to offer nice views of the Bierzo region and offer a walk through chestnut forests. But we missed it, and instead walked through a valley along a secondary highway that crisscrossed a larger highway that loomed above us. It didn't seem like we really missed anything, though, since we did cross a number of quaint little villages, and the views from the valley were pretty spectacular themselves. We reached the town of Trabadello, where there was a good amount of logging activity going on, and we would finally be able to stop for our first breakfast. Had we been counting the number of cars that passed by, we might not have needed 2 hands for the day's tally, so the path today mainly followed this quiet road and the Valcarce River. At La Portella de Valcarce, we stopped at a co-op fruit stand to buy some cherries and picked up some Santiago tarts that we shared with other pilgrims and the fruit stand vendor. Over the last 6 kilometers, we crossed more small towns along the highway that were surrounded by more livestock fields. Las Hererias would be our stopping point for the day, since it was the last town before a big incline, which we'd save for the following day. We met up with Brad at our hotel Casa Alicia, where we would have lunch, and check into our second floor room with a balcony overlooking the main street, where we would watch a local bring his cows home, who didn't seem to enjoy the late afternoon rain. And the same Camino by horseback group that we've seen before went by as well. After a couple drinks outside and a break from the rain, we had dinner at the hotel and rested up for a big day tomorrow. No sprains, no strains, and Brad's healing blisters.